Anyway, next for some local news. So we were talking about earlier that I happened to chance upon a construction last Sunday. I was out with my family. We were on a road trip, and I was supposed to go. Where was it? I was around in City Hall, supposed to drop by somewhere in Escolta in Binondo, and along Jones Bridge. When I was passing through, I saw a bridge that was being constructed. Little did I know it was the bridge that was funded by the China Philippines partnership here. So the bridge that is being constructed is supposed to link the Binondo area as well as the Intramuros. So it's the Binondo Intramuros Bridge that they're calling it. Now so far it's still under construction, but it's more than half completed. So so hopefully they could finish it by end of the year here. So you can see it here. So you can see here it connects. The left side is part of the Binondo area, and the right side is where Intramuros is. So I was curious to see if they're construct for what purpose. Now, it mentions here in the article in pna.gov or .gov.ph, they mentioned the project which cost a staggering a little over 3 billion pesos, which is funded as mentioned by China, which is a partnership with the DPWH or Department of Public Works and Highways to connect those two locations. Now, it has a viaduct structure and a ramp over Estero de Binondo that has a length of 418 meters. And then you have from Binondo up ramp on Muelle de la Industria Street at Binondo side that spans 298 meters. Also, you have a 191-meter up ramp at Magallanes Riverside Drive and a 164-meter down ramp on Solana Street in Intramuros. So they're connecting from both sides here. And the purpose here, according to the article, is mentioned is to carry the extra traffic around 30,000 vehicles per day. Obviously, if you're traversing, typically, if you're from in Binondo area, if you're trying to get to City Hall, you have to pass through Escolta. And if you know the narrow road there, it's always congested. I try to avoid it as much as possible unless you're traveling there during weekends, especially on Sundays, where it's technically a ghost town there. So that it will decongest parts of different areas in Binondo, whether it in Escolta as well as in Delpan, where it has connections to the pier, Manila Pier in the south area here. Now, obviously, the project is a way to improve, to lessen the dilemma of the traffic gridlock in major parts of the Manila here. So there are also projects constructing new bridges crossing Pasig, as well as in Marikina Rivers and Mangahan Floodway. So, obviously we need a lot of resources to be able to do that. Question is, where are the budgets for where are taxes going? Aren't supposed to be our taxes going to those projects rather than other countries funding our projects? Kind of fishy. Anyway, the funded was a grant from the People's Republic of China. Thank you. So the arch bridge design symbolizes the friendly cooperation between Philippines and China. But the sad question is, why do we have to rely on other countries, right? Where are all our taxes going to? Shouldn't DPWH be the one, sorry, DPWH, but our Congress saving those money to construct our own facility, and rather than asking other companies, or in this case other countries, to build our infrastructure, which is in dire need of improvements and expansion. So